All right, said my piece. Now, much more important, joining us, Senate Majority Whip, Mr. John Barrasso of the great state of Wyoming. Senator Barrasso, welcome, sir. I don't understand Senator Schumer's strategy. He's handing the GOP, he's handing Mr. Trump, Budget Director Russ Vought, dear friend's going to be on the show right after you, sir. He's handing them DOGE 2.0. You could have another 300,000 employees, not furloughed, but fired. What does Schumer think he's going to get out of this?
Well, you know, Larry, Chuck Schumer is being held hostage by the radical wing of his party. They're demanding that he shut down the government and is going to be held to pay. So he has set up a war room for the last 8 weeks, working with these radical groups to orchestrate the shutdown. So he's come up with this demand note, $1 trillion that he's asked for, demanding as ransom to keep the government open for only 4 weeks. This is new spending. President Trump is in no way in the world, or are Republicans going to do that? We know what we can do it easily, just do a continuing resolution. The Democrats are very familiar with that. We did it 13 times when Joe Biden was president, each time passed overwhelmingly. But what we have is Chuck Schumer bowing down, you said it, AOC, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, and there's going to be cost and consequences to the American people of this very shutdown. But the American people shouldn't suffer because Chuck Schumer and his brand right now are toxic across the country.
Well, yeah, but just seeing this, I've seen a lot of polls. Newt Gingrich has polls. Everybody's got polls. The public doesn't want spending increases. The public also doesn't want a shutdown. Here's my thought. Because Mike Johnson got a so-called clean CR, right? No increases, no reductions in spending. Same level of spending until y'all can work this out. Doesn't that give the Republicans the high ground in this right now? Schumer wants all this new spending, whatever the right number is. If it's $1 trillion, I don't know. A lot of health care spending, illegal immigrant spending, Obamacare spending. I think it's stuff that people don't want. But be that as it may, Johnson set the stage for you. Right? So all you have to do is follow that. To me, that gives you the advantage. But then again, I don't understand these kinds of politics very well.
Well, most assuredly, it gives us the advantage because people understand it's the Democrats who are trying to shut down the government. I think it's better if we keep the government open. Republicans are voting to do that. As you know, Larry, having been there in the White House, it costs money to shut down the government. It costs money, actually more money, to open the government again. The Democrats don't seem to care about all of that. If there is a shutdown, the president is going to have both an opportunity and an obligation to cut the size of government, cut the fat out of so many of these things. I've been traveling around Wyoming all last week. People in Wyoming will tell you the government's too big, it spends too much. There's a lot of wasteful Washington spending. Now, they're very happy with what we've done as Republicans already, cutting back some of the spending in the bill this summer. They're happy that what we shut down was the southern border. Delighted about that we shut down the Democrats' effort to raise taxes by $4 trillion. People are very happy about that. They want to see more of that. Republicans here today, and we're going to vote later today to keep the government open, so it's only the Democrats who are going to vote to shut it down.
Well, I'll tell you one thing you might think about talking about. The economy is growing at almost 4%, with 3.8% in the second quarter, which was really the first Trump Republican quarter. And the Atlanta Fed is saying it's going to be 3.9% in the third quarter, which will be the second quarter. And the one big beautiful bill, all that great stuff, the tax-free tips, the tax-free overtime, the seniors benefits, all that kicks in next year. You're on an economic growth roll, Mr. Barrasso. I would emphasize that because you know what? This has no stock market impact at all, at least none that I think and none that I can see. But I think the country is behind the Republicans because the economy is getting better. How about those apples?
Well, I heard that this past week in Wyoming, traveling around the Wyoming. People are happy about the permanence of the tax cuts. Mm-hmm. People are happy about the fact that so many of the deductions are there as well, so they can do some of these write-offs. Our farmers, our ranchers, our small business owners are absolutely thrilled that we've changed the death tax so that they can keep those businesses or farms or ranches in their own families if, grandmom or grandpop is to pass on. Those things are all very popular parts of that tax bill. But we're going to continue to move forward in spite of the fact that Chuck Schumer says he wants to negotiate. It's not a negotiation, not at all. It's a shakedown. When he asked for $350 billion additionally for the what I call the Biden bonus COVID payments that were supposed to go away after COVID. Look, COVID's been going a long time. Biden's been going a long time. It's time for those to go away as well. Those are the things we're going to continue to talk about. Where Republicans are ready to vote today to keep the government open, in spite of the fact that the Democrats are going to vote tonight to shut it down.
There's just last one, Mr. Barrasso. Appreciate your time, sir. As always, when Mr. Schumer comes to these meetings, does he bring AOC and Senator Sanders and Senators Warren with him? Do they all come together like a little socialist package? How does that work?
I'll tell you, every time he walks down the hall, he's turning around, looking behind him. He's afraid he's seeing them. He's hearing them. He sees their shadows.
I shouldn't have said that.
They're always hanging on close.
I shouldn't have said that. That's a dirty pool. Anyway, John Barrasso, Senator Barrasso, I've known you a long time. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it very, very much. All right.